No wonder why I've been single for 6 years. Welcome back to the #1 twice stan channel. Fooled you there. You thought I was going to say Luna. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this god-awful cursed hoodie, some time ago I put up a Twitter poll saying, should I buy and wear an Ahego hoodie as a joke for a video? And funny enough, 69% of you said yes. So here I am delivering on the promise that I made. And oh boy, do I want to kill myself even more. Oh, why do I do these things to myself? And to cause further pain, I'm going to be wearing this hoodie for the rest of the video. So, hooray, my chances of getting with an actual woman have dwindled into the negatives. For those who haven't been catching up with the CWDC shows, I don't blame you. They all dropped in quality after their second seasons. Apart from Batwoman, which was just from the get-go. That's honestly the nicest way I could say a fucking pile of shit. But if you don't know, they are leading up to Crisis on Infinite Earths, this big television event where their 5 main shows, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, and Batwoman, will all be telling this story of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Adapted from the comic book story and event of the same name, and given that it has something to do with the multiverse, they are bringing back actors from various different superhero roles that weren't part of the current CWDC Arrowverse, as they call it. So you have Superman and Lois Lane from Smallville, they're coming back. You have Kevin Conroy, the most iconic Batman voice, is going to portray Bruce Wayne / Batman in there, apparently. And you have Brandon Routh, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, I'm sorry, Brandon. He has played Superman before, but he's coming back as Superman, but not as that Superman, not as terrible Superman Returns Superman. He is coming back as Kingdom Come Superman in the best looking outfit ever. I've always criticized CW for like a lot of their just bad looking outfits, but this is honestly their best, like almost probably the best comic book accurate outfit they've had on any of their shows. And given that the internet is a thing, people have started to meme who is going to be in Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's pretty much the Super Smash Bros of comic book television. Everyone will be here, except Waluigi, of course. So I'm going to go look through some of these memes, because much like PewDiePie, I'm going to give attention to it and destroy it. And with my obvious little over 250 subscribers, I obviously have the power and influence to do that. You can help increase that number by subscribing and hitting the notification bell right now. Shameless plug and segue. So here we have the first one. Breaking. Drake Bell and Josh Peck will reportedly reprise their roles as Drake Parker and Josh Nichols in the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. Holy shit, guys. Live action Timmy Turner and Chris Hemsworth's brother from Red Dawn are going to be in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Oh my god. Gamers, now this is epic. Breaking. Joe Russo set to reprise his role as gay Joe Russo in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Thank you, CW. Thank you for giving the gays the representation they so desperately needed within your shows. Breaking. Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly will reportedly reprise their respective roles as Brennan Huff and Dale Dobrik in the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. If they don't just like ride cosmic waves on a boat, just singing out boats and hoes, cancel the CW. Honestly. Today's Power Rangers announcement, Beast Morphers has been cast in the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. Yes, thank you CW for giving the representation that otakus need. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There better be a fucking Megazord fight between them and the Anti-Monitor. Why is my floor creaking? What the fuck is wrong with this floor? Jerry Seinfeld will reprise his role as Jerry Seinfeld from The Adventures of Seinfeld and Superman in the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. Guys, Jerry Seinfeld of B-movie fame, this crossover just got a whole lot better. Tobey Maguire will reprise his role as Peter Parker from Spider-Man in the CW's Crisis on Earth's crossover. There's only one thing I can really say about that, and hopefully he says when he arrives to fight the Anti-Monitor.
Pizza time.
So many characters in Crisis on Infinite Earths, but where is my queen? I don't know, what the fuck is Felicity gonna do? Annoy the Anti-Monitor to death? Crisis on Infinite Earths ain't shit unless they can bring back these actors and characters from classic DC films. No thank you, I don't want any of them back, please. Unless we get Ryan Reynolds as like a proper Green Lantern, I'm fine with that. Arnie is as Mr. Freeze, he's just there giving fucking ice puns, just as soon as he arrives to meet the Anti-Monitor, "Nice to meet you." Fucking spot on Arnie impression, Chris. Thank you. So who would I want to see in Crisis on Infinite Earths? Personally, I would want to invite BTS stans. Now, hear me out. If you get the Anti-Monitor to insult BTS, say something like Jimin, more like layman, then you have a horde of 15-year-old girls ready to cancel him on Twitter and then cancel his existence. So that's it for this video. Corrupt, I hope you're happy. I've made it. Delivered on 2 promises this video. Wow, I'm such a good fucking guy, aren't I? Why the women want to have sex with me if I'm such a good guy? Oh, fucking death. I want to fucking die. Please, somebody end my life. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I would like to get 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Be a nice way to end the year, or a belated Christmas miracle. But I'm going to be realistic. Go 500, at least 500 or 1,000 subs by the end of the year. I'd greatly appreciate that. If you like the video, leave a like. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and Instagram handles are in the outro. And I will be back in another video. But if I am not, I probably hanged myself for wearing this fucking hoodie. Bye.